Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I got a little bit of work going on. We're going to take a bunch of stuff to the storage unit that I took pictures of over the weekend here. Actually last night I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning posting stuff, so sometimes I get on a little bit of a roll where if I'm going to take pictures and post, I just get into it, get it all done. But that's the beauty of working for yourself, is I could do it whenever I want. Now if you're a part-time reseller, the number one tip I can give you on that is take all your pictures on your phone and just leave them in your phone. And throughout the day, if you ride the bus to work, if you have lunch and you're just not doing anything, anytime you have any downtime, pull out your phone, post up an item. 1 or 2 items, whatever you can squeeze in that little bit of time that you have, and then move on. And eventually you get them all posted up pretty good. So, but I prefer to just sit down, take all my photos. I use a digital camera, put them all on a memory card, pop it into my computer or my laptop, and just sit down and bang out as many as I can in a row. So, but I got a bunch of stuff heading to the storage unit, and then we got some stuff that we're going to pick up from the storage unit. So I got these 2 bags here, these IKEA bags, filled with stuff I found thrifting yesterday. I found a bunch of old Disney Masterpiece Collection VHSs, some of the stuff you've seen in my other video, a bunch of electronics, a bunch of phones, and just random things of that nature. So we gotta get all this down to the storage unit. And then I got this bag here that's filled with women's clothing, and I have 2 more bins full of women's clothing downstairs that came from my ex's inventory. I was gonna have a yard sale and, sell everything for like $1 an item or $2 an item, something like that. But then I thought about that St. Vincent de Paul that I went to that flooded out and they lost all of their stuff. And I thought, you know what, man, St. Vincent de Paul's been good to me. I've found a lot of items out of there that sold for good money, so I should probably give back. And so I figured next time I probably won't get back out that way for maybe another week. But I'm going to take all these women's clothes out there and just donate them to them so that they can get themselves back on their feet and get open again, so I can go back there and shop again. So looking forward to shopping there the first day, though. They're going to have all new stuff out, so should be a good time. All right, let's head down to the storage unit, drop this stuff off, pull out the stuff that we need. All right, awaiting shipment from the weekend. We have 12 sales total for $263.63. Let's get them pulled out. All right, a slight change of plans. My sister just texted me. She forgot her laptop at home for work, and she kind of needs it today. So she asked me if I would stop by her house real quick and run it to her in the city. So we're heading to the city. Laptop got. What do you guys think about Sheetz? You ever been to a Sheetz? I'm definitely much more of a Wawa guy. Wawa is my favorite gas station food ever. It's not even gas station food. It's like a restaurant. It's so good. Sheetz sucks, but that's all we got here. And we are dropped off in the city. Let's go to a thrift store. I couldn't imagine working down here. Like, it's cool to come down here and take a drive through and see all the people and everything, but I couldn't imagine punching a time clock every day and taking a bus downtown and going up in one of these high-rise buildings where you're just a random person in a sea of people. I don't know. I love what I do. I love it. All right, so we're here. This is it's called a red, white, and blue thrift. Apparently they're nationwide, so if you've ever been to one in a different area than Pittsburgh, let me know. But apparently they're all over the country. But one of the craziest things about them is it's cash only. So it's 2019 and it's still cash only. Can you imagine? It's all free donations that they're selling for a big profit, and it's cash only. It has to be some ghetto shit going on in this company, like some shady upper management crap. But sometimes good stuff, sometimes not. Prices can be a little bit high here. Might run into my uncle. He's always around this spot. But it's worth giving it a shot and taking a look in there. It's usually pretty busy. So the only time I've ever been here when it wasn't busy, I got here right when it opened one day, and for like 20 minutes it wasn't busy, and then it got packed. So, but as of right now, the parking lot's completely full. It's 11:30. They opened at I think 10. So crazy. But let's go in and see if we can find anything. Boy, that looks shady. All right, I grabbed 2 items from here. The first is a set of vintage coveralls for like a mechanic. I have sold multiple pairs of these now very, very quickly within hours of posting them. I usually get about 60 to 70 bucks for them. These are old, made in the USA. These ones are like brand new though. I don't know if they've ever been worn, so that might up the price. And then this is just a jacket with a Dodge Viper RT10 embroidered logo on it. Again, I've sold a ton of Dodge Viper stuff. Those guys are big fanatics for their cars. I'll probably get, I think I only paid, it was half off, so I paid $4 for it. 40 bucks, probably somewhere in that range. Not bad. All right, so not bad at that one. I'll probably sell those 2 items relatively quick. They're both good selling items. I think I'm gonna head to a St. Vinny's that I've never been to. I just found out about it the other day, so I'm gonna head to that one. It's about an hour drive, so it's a little out there for me, but I don't have anything going on today really, and I don't have the kids, so why not? Let's go. Gotta love Pittsburgh. Within a 30-minute drive, I go from being in downtown to being in the countryside. And we made it. By far the most expensive one I've ever been to. I mean, this place is small. It's in like hillbilly land, and everything was overpriced. They barely had anything, and the few things I seen that were actually decent and I liked were way overpriced. Way overpriced. So I'm gonna see if there's anything else around. All right, I found a Salvation Army. I have also never been here before, so let's see what they got. All right, so again, that Salvation Army, horrible. Had nothing in it, was extremely, not even overpriced, just had nothing, just had a bunch of garbage. So I got one more spot we're pulling in now. It is the Goodwill in Butler. So I have done good here in the past multiple times, so hopefully today is one of those times. Let's get in there. 3 strikes, I'm out. I'm heading back home. That's 3 stores in Butler, nothing at any of them worth buying. Remind me down in the comment section to never go back to Butler again. I'll see you guys back at the storage unit. All right, so I had a 13th item paid for, so today we have 13 going out for a total of $313.63. Let's see what I sold. All right, first I have these 2 Digimon vintage beach towels. I sold the pair of these for 50 bucks. I got them out of a bin at Goodwill for, you pay by the pound, so I'm going to guess I probably paid $1 or $2 for them. So that was a good sale. All right, next I got this Daytona Bike Week from 1998, just a vintage t-shirt. I sold this for 25 bucks with free shipping, so not bad at all. I paid, I think, $1 or $2 for it. Averman Mighty Ducks t-shirt, sold it for $12.50, paid $2 for it. Vintage Bugle Boy shirt, sold for $13.77, paid $1.50 for it. This is an old Nike Pro Line Pittsburgh Steelers polo shirt. I sold that for 20 bucks with free shipping. I paid, I think, $4 for it. This is a shirt from Qantas or whatever, Airlines, business class. It was like a, I think it's like a sleepwear or something like that they give you whenever you buy the fancy ticket on the airplane. $13.77. I paid $1 for it out of a bin. This old school WVU sweatshirt. I do really good with WVU. I don't know why, but I sell a lot of their stuff. So I got this out of the bins as well. So I probably paid about $1 for it. Sold it for $25 with free shipping. These are some old Levi's silver tab jeans. Sold it for $28 with free shipping, but this is the second time that I've sold them. They did get returned once because they didn't fit. So hopefully this time the guy keeps them and I'll pretty much be breaking even overall at that point. So this is a really nice chaps quilted jacket. It's funny because I just touched this the other day and I thought, man, I'm surprised this hasn't sold yet. It's really nice, and then it sold. So always remember, if you touch it, it'll sell. This was free. I got it from my little brother. It was something he no longer wanted. I sold it for $35 with free shipping. These are some vintage Lucky Star striped jeans, high-waisted jeans. I sold them for $40 with free shipping. I believe I got these out of the bin, I want to say, which is probably somewhere in the $2 range I paid for them. This women's DC Wonder Woman shirt, kind of cool. I paid 50 cents for it. I sold it for $18 with shipping, so it should only cost maybe $3 to ship, so not bad. A random long sleeve SpongeBob shirt. I sold it for $15 with free shipping. So again, I paid like 50 cents for this. Came out of a bin, Goodwill bin. And then last but not least, this copy of Wii Sports. I just put it up last night. This is part of I bought some stuff at a rummage sale the other day. I paid 50 cents for this. I sold it for $14 with free shipping. It should only cost a couple bucks to ship it. It's just a little, it's not even in a hard case. So another quick turnaround, which is always good. And then this is all the stuff that I bought from that rummage sale, at least some of it. Just some random items in here and whatnot, but I'll go over that in another video. I don't have time to really do it today. So let's get all of these sales home and we'll get them shipped out. Had to bust out that big duffel bag today. Always a good problem to have. Let's get to the post office. Well, I refused to let the night end like that. So after I went home, did my shipping, let the dog out, all that stuff, I decided to go to 2 more Goodwills, and I finally found some stuff. So I'll go over that in tomorrow's video. I also had a really, really good sales day. So I'll see you guys when I get back. Later.